trust certificate, surety bond, and a quick thank you. I've been to so many places. They said this is where I have to come. I hope it's the right window. I don't know, but anyway.
Let me see what you have, okay?
Sure. And I need certified copies.
We don't do certified copies day of filing. What we will give you, though, is a paper receipt.
Okay.
It'll have the book and page. As long as it's in recordable format, we can put it on record for you. Give you that. You can see it online. It'll take about 2 days for it to view online.
Okay.
You can get a regular copy off the computer. You can get a certified copy within about 3 or 4 days.
Okay.
But the original will go back to you in about 2 weeks. So
Okay.
you do have other options. But let me just see exactly what this is. Okay. I don't do this. I do this, but not these guys. Let me find out who does this, okay? It's not me.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's crazy, huh?
See why I wanted to come where you're not rushing to go to work, porque siempre es algo. ¿Tú me entiendes? Ahora tengo que esperar for my certified copies. Que me lo van a mandar.
But what is that?
Copias. Yo necesito copias. Certified copies. De todo. No, it's not here. It's somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get a check. That's why I came here. I was at the other building, 272, and they
I've never seen this before.
sent me here. No, I was,
You told you that this was gonna happen?
What?
Joe.
Well, they can push back. That's not abnormal to give you pushback because normal people don't do these things. What I'm doing is literally doing what I have a right to do. But since they don't see it often, they question it. That's why there's so many circles, because nobody deal with it. Get it? Especially that surety bond that's gonna be a shocker. Trust, they deal with. But sureties? No, who brings in a surety bond? Nobody does that. Unless you're a certain kind of a person, that deals with those things, right? You see? Mira.
I'm gonna take them to the third floor.
I have to check with the attorney on that. Unfortunately, I don't handle it.
You don't handle it?
We're not exactly sure who does. So,
okay.
yeah, he's just going to check with our legal counsel and
Well,
find
thank you. I
out.
appreciate it. Well,
Yeah.
at least you deal with one of them. Great.
Yeah, let me just, I do. Well, let's just see if hopefully I can do this one.
And you said that I would have to wait a few days for the certified copies, right?
For this, yeah, it would, for certified copies, it would be a few days.
That's fine.
But
I
like
can request
said,
it, yeah.
What you can do is I'll give you the website where it's going to be. So once you see you can get a regular copy, then you know the certified copy. If you come in person, you can get it.
Oh, I
At
have
that
to
point, you'd have to either come in or write in. It depends on how you want it, time-wise. You have options
Okay.
to do it.
But I
either
would
way.
have to see the copy online first and
Yeah,
print it out.
because then we know that it went through the verification stage. I don't want you coming down here to find out that it's not been completely verified and gone through all of our processes.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
Just give me a moment because I do need to go in here. Is there
I got it. Arthur's coming down with the road.
Alright.
So he'll be down there.
Okay.
Are we standing by for that one too?
Yeah, these guys are standing by. These, what I have to do is, when we get a quick claim deed, we do have to check always the chain of title. So that's what I'm doing right now, just to make sure that everything is in proper order.
That's all online too, right? The deed, everything is online?
Yeah,
like
everything
the
is
deed.
online. Yeah, you can view everything that's pertaining to your property if you wanted to. So,
She'll give us the website. We'll write it down.
okay, so the very last deed of record was recorded in 19, and it's under...
Yeah, I know. It's a nightmare right here. What'd you do? Did you break it?
You got hurt?
Did you break your finger? Okay, that's good. Well, did you leave it there, right? Okay.
It is. That pop is dangerous.
Right here. Downstairs.
All right, I'm going to just tell you straight up, the last deed of record has, are you Luis? Okay. What's your middle name?
F.
F. Okay. That needed to be on this form. Arthur, this is what, yeah, these,
So
Hey, how are
you
you?
just add it. We have to correct that.
yeah, that needs to be corrected. So just make sure you get that corrected.
Sure.
You have a couple of steps because see, the problem also is it has to be renotarized because the names have to match exactly.
Okay.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to put this on record as well as a quick claim deed.
I don't.
We've never seen these before, and
Well,
I'm
we
not
don't,
sure
we
what
don't
this is.
record surety bonds ever.
So who would? Do you know who would?
No, nobody probably. The surety bond is just something between the bonding company and the individual.
Well, that's for my property, so I'm bonding my property. That's all real estate. That's why. So I went to several buildings and they said, no, we don't do that here. That's why they sent us
We
here.
don't do it here either. And this is not a certificate of a private trust.
This is a certificate to prove that I have a trust. That's why
It doesn't
I need
prove anything. It's not a memorandum of trust,
Where
which
do
is the
you
only thing
go
that we
and
would
file
record.
trust?
You don't.
You do.
April,
Because
can I
people
transfer
do it all the
something to you or
time.
Yolanda?
We
One or the other?
record maybe one trust a year,
What's
a
your number
legitimate
again?
50 or 60 page trust agreement. We do record memorandums of trust, which is a summary of the terms of the trust, but we don't record certificates.
That
Is it
I've
the
not
claim deed?
heard
I'm
of.
working through
In
the quick
dispute
claim
or-
deed.
you're
No,
working through it?
no. This one I
Okay.
can work through. But
Okay,
this
these-
was our
these-
biggest
these you
question,
can't
and I'm not
record.
sure if this is connected to that, so I
They're
don't know
all connected.
if you want this to even be put on record until you get this part straightened out. That's really a personal thing.
These
that you
aren't
have to
going on
decide.
record.
Right, I
So
got
if the
that.
deed is
So it's-
recordable,
yeah, but
we
it
can
depends
record
on-
the deed. If it's
Okay,
not
if
recordable,
it, gotcha. Okay,
we can't, but
All
these
right.
definitely not.
okay, all right.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know why
Arthur.
that would even make
Thank
sense
you.
to me. But actually, that if I bring in something, it's supposed to be recordable, and I know that what he's saying is not true because that's actually against the law.
No, we no.
Somebody else has to record it. Then I don't know what department.
We can't, we have statutes that we get from New York State, and those statutes, it's the real property law statutes. And, I mean, maybe you can find a different county, I don't even think so, to be honest with you.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
we don't, I can only go by, unfortunately, what our legal counsel says, to be honest with you. Especially something that I've never even seen before. So.
This has witnesses, so it makes it valid. I don't know why he's saying that it's not valid. This is in trust, and so he just said that he records trust. I don't understand what that
You would
means.
have to, it would be an entire trust, not just a
The
certificate.
certificate is a private trust.
No,
I don't
a
bring in all the documents because it's private. Otherwise, if I did, it wouldn't be private. So the certificate is what is making it valid to show that I do have a trust. That's the whole point. That's why I got it. I have witnesses signed for it.
I mean, you can have, okay, if you have an attorney that you're working with on this, what my suggestion would be is you can have him contact our attorney, Arthur Nastri, and they can kind of duke it out and find out.
What's his name?
All right.
I would like for his information
Yeah, no problem.
because, yeah, he just so.
He's an asshole. So as far as the signature is concerned, it has to be the same signature as what? As
It
my.
has to be, let me just write his phone number down here, give me 1 second.
Copies of UCCs.
This is the main office number, so when you call him, just ask to leave a message. If he's not available, leave a message with him, but that's the attorney that you just spoke with, okay?
Okay.
Yes. As far as this is concerned, this would have to be re-acknowledged. Everything has to match in the documents. So essentially,
name
it
needs
needs
to be-
the F, but you have to have proof, ID, obviously, that has the F written in it. If you have it, that's
So-
fine. So,
If I don't have it on my ID, then I would have to change the deed then.
Yeah, then again, that's a legal question that you have to check with an attorney on, because, like I said, I can't put anything on record unless
Oh, it
it's
is.
exactly
I mean-
the same. So your ID does
Yeah.
not have. Oh, it has.
It does.
Oh, all
So-
right. So you're good. But you have to then go in front of the notary again, re-sign it.
Okay, so we'll just
So
fix
then
that
this
name
way
and
that
re-sign
can be
it.
done.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So let me just go through the rest of it, okay, to make sure, and then this way, once you get everything cleared up, then you know that
Thank
everything
you.
is good to go.
Thank you.
All right, so this needs.
Maybe somebody is doing
Just to make sure, so this way you don't have any issues. This trust, if this needs to be corrected, make your correction there too, okay? I mean, we don't need to have an acknowledgement on the grantee, but just for the future, just so you know, if there's an issue, you want to make sure that everything matches, because otherwise you could have
So
trouble
it's
down
just
the
the
line.
letter that we're fixing?
Yeah,
the
whatever
name?
whatever, however it is on whatever ID you're
On the
presenting
ID.
to whoever else after the fact, but on here, I definitely need it, okay?
What's his name? Also, when you're done reading that, I'll tell you what I needed. Oh, so if I need to send him, because he's obviously the attorney that's in charge.
Yeah.
So, if I want to send him a letter, would it be here? Am I directing it here to the address so that he can receive it?
Yes, yeah, you can send it here.
What's
You
your
can-
mailing
well,
address so that I could?
It's the 240 Old Country Road.
So
and
yeah, that's the
he's-
one they gave me.
Yeah, and he's down in room 111.
Okay.
He's in the main office.
Yeah, I got 240,
Old Country Road, just add 111 on that.
111.
I'm just putting quick little notes on here just so you can see. And now you need tax forms with all of this. You need a TP 584, you need an RP 5217, you need all of the tax forms that have to go with a deed.
So just write that down because I don't know
Yeah,
what
you know
that
what I'm
is.
gonna do? I'm gonna give you this
Yeah,
deed
just give me
packet.
what it is that you're asking.
Okay, on here. We'll do it this way. I think it's easier. all
Sure.
right? Okay, basically, this is all the stuff that should be on the deed itself, okay? I'm still gonna go through this.
Okay.
This next page, it has the fees. We'll just get past that for the time being. This is the tax forms that have to accompany a new deed.
Okay.
So, in your case, it's going to need an RP 5217, and it's
Gotcha.
going to need a TP 584. The only reason you would use an IT form is if somebody's out of state, and I'm assuming that's not the case. Okay? So these are the two forms that you're going to need. This is where you can get those forms. Note here, it does state that this one has to be filled out online and then downloaded, because it'll have a barcode, and then you sign it after it's been downloaded off the computer. Okay? This one can be written in. It doesn't have to, you can just print it out or you can do it online, however you want to do it. But this one definitely has to be done, the barcode, you'll see right there. It
And
can't be photocopied or reused. That one has to be exactly what's online. Okay?
So the
that-
RP one.
Yes. Okay, so that's
print
the
it out
RP
with the
one.
barcode.
Okay, these two, you have to read that. This one, like I said, it can just be downloaded, you just type it in, you can even write it in. This one has to be written in, and they only allow for 4 corrections, handwritten corrections on that form. So just try and be as careful as you can with it. I'm just going to write down 4 handwritten corrections if need be.
Yes, write that down. I'm sure I'll forget.
Okay. Alright, so that's so honestly. The legal description, it's fine to have it the way it is. Most people do have it with a Schedule A. You don't have a Schedule A, which actually is the legal description, meets and bounds, but I
Okay.
just want to bring it to your attention. But however you want to put it in, that's fine. I'm just mentioning it to you. I do want to have Arthur I do have to have him just look at this thing because I don't want you to come have a mistake or something and then have to come back. So if you'll mind, just give me one moment. Let me run down to him and make sure that everything else is good on the document because I don't want you going back.
Thank you.
Okay?
Appreciate it.
No problem.
And you know what?
Yeah.
You can just give him this as well, because whether it be you guys or another department, I do know that I have a right to file my trust certificate, and this is basically what it will come down to if it needs to be brought to his attention. He should look that up, and I'm sure he's familiar with it. You can pin that to that, because I need to get my stuff down there. You've been extremely helpful, and I appreciate you.
Okay, no problem at all. I'm trying my best to get this done. Give me 1 minute. Make sure I'm bringing everything down. Okay, so we need the TPs. In the meantime, I'll leave you with this form. These are the papers.
I will
so
look
this
over
will
that.
tell you exactly what's necessary.
Thank you.
It's also the very last page will show you do need a tax map verification letter that you get from the assessment department. It's on the last page there.
on the last page?
Yeah, this is the entire, everything that I'm saying is here in a nutshell, okay? So, but upstairs you would get that, or else you can get it off the computer. They charge $270 for that letter. I just want to make sure that you're aware of that.
Which letter?
It's the tax map verification letter, the very last page. It
The one that you said I had to get online?
Yeah, you can either get it online or you can get it here on the 4th floor. But if you can write down 270 so you know what the amount is on that one. This document is going to, the basic fee to file a 2-page residential deed is $4.95 and then $5 for each additional page, okay? So that's,
the fee for
it's going to be, our recording fee would be $4.95 for 2 pages and then $5 for each additional page. Okay? Okay. All right. So let me just run down to him. I just want to make sure that this is good to go, and I'll give him your note.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yep, thank you. That's how it is. Yeah. But that's why I was on that question. Mr. Arthur is not very nice. You don't, that's for me. You don't file trust. And he said said 1 year. Oh, is there like a special person? Is there like one lucky person that comes to file? That one person, like 1 a year. Estúpido comentario.
Why is that? I don't want a lawyer.
Oh, he's full of shit.
That's the clerk. Can I help you?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Did you get the document notarized by a Nassau County notary? Okay. You can bring it in. Okay. If you can't bring it in, you can do it by mail. It costs $3 per document. Just include that you want it authenticated, and include a self-addressed stamped envelope so it can be returned. And you can make the check out to the Nassau County. 240 Old Country Road, Mineola. 11501, and then you get pension 11501.
Oh, Mr. Arthur, Arthur. You better be doing your fucking job.
Goes out within 2 days. $5 for red.
UCC 5.
This teaches us that too.
Yep. Notary.
Okay, I'm back.
Hello, Mr.
Mary Ann just showed me the deed. It's to a trust.
Yes.
So whenever there's a deed into a trust, before we can record the deed, we need to see the trust. We need to see the trust agreement to make sure it's a legitimate trust.
Okay.
So if you have it, we can examine it. If you don't have it, we've got to bring it back to record the deed.
Well, that's why I was bringing you the trust certificate.
That certificate is nothing. It's not a trust agreement. It's a piece of paper that says you created a trust. We need to see the trust. We need to see the trust agreement.
Okay.
Okay?
And then I can bring this back
Yeah,
once I
there's some,
corrected
there's
what
some
you asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna put these notes back
administrative
on there.
changes that need to be made
Okay.
to, and an address has to be added or whatever. But we can't record a deed into a trust unless we see that there's a legitimate trust behind the deed.
I'll take care of
Okay.
what I need to.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.
Thank you. What's your name, Marianne? Thank you, Marianne.
Yeah, I had the extra papers. You want these little? I pulled them off so he could read.
Sure. I
The,
could, if they're going to be useful to me.
You know.
Sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Because if you wrote
yeah,
the notes,
so
I mean,
just need
you said a lot, so I'll
everything needed an
forget stuff.
address. Okay, so all the parties need addresses. When I was going over it with them,
Gotcha.
parties need addresses. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I did show him the envelope, so.
Beautiful. Then he should know what that is, especially if he's an attorney, because it actually exists. Thank you, love. I appreciate
Okay,
you.
you're welcome. Okay. All
See you
right.
soon.
then.
Take
Okay.
care. What do you have? Oh,
So now what? We need a